Well, do you think you're seeing more graffiti around Chicago? You are not alone.
So far this year, the city has received more than 100,000 calls for graffiti removal. That's up from 80,000 for all of last year. In this original report, CBS 2's My Martinez shows us how the city is tackling the problem.
Graffiti. It's an unwelcome sight in many Chicago neighborhoods.
I just bought a place. I would like them to kind of sit in my shoes for once, you know, and think about what they're doing.
And nothing is off limits, from buildings to sidewalks to street signs, garbage cans, parking meter boxes, and even trees.
It's pretty much everywhere.
Mary Hoder regularly calls 311 to report graffiti in her neighborhood, and she's not alone. The city's graffiti blasters respond to tens of thousands of calls every year.
The city spends about $6.5 million total on graffiti removal. It's very detrimental to a neighborhood. You know, businesses don't want to be there, people don't want to live there.
What do you find is the biggest problem as far as graffiti?
That once we take it down, it comes back up.
And it's not always easy to remove. Sometimes a baking soda water mixture does the job. Tougher graffiti requires chemical treatment, and if it can't be removed, a fresh coat of paint hides it.
Well, which is the bigger problem, the gang members or the taggers?
Tagging. About 75% of the city's graffiti is tagging, about 25% is gang graffiti.
And what do they use?
It depends. They can use shoe polish, marker, paint.
Even areas near the city's most popular tourist attraction, Navy Pier, aren't spared. Not the best impression for those visiting Chicago.
But that doesn't look nice. So that kind of graffiti maybe is a little bit worse.
The mayor's 2014 budget calls for an additional $3.9 million in city services, including increased graffiti removal. As for those behind the graffiti, if they're caught, they could face a $750 fine in addition to removal costs and up to 30 days in jail. In the newsroom, My Martinez, CBS 2 News. Rob, Kate.
My, how much time are we talking if someone makes a call till they get some action?
The team normally tries to get out there within 10 days of receiving that call, but they said priority is given to calls about graffiti that is linked to gangs.
All right, My, thank you.